Hopefully you've now seen the introduction to SwiftSuite and are looking to see some demonstrations of the software. Before starting those demonstrations, we want to explain to you the process that you will go through with almost every case of using the tools. Before we explain the steps involved, let's have a look at what it is we're trying to achieve. Obviously, we want to be able to do things faster. We want to be able to accelerate the tasks we're going to do, whether that's creating a new instance or a new business unit or whatever we're going to do. We want it to be faster and save time and money. The steps that we're going to follow to do that are on screen right now. For your business requirement, there is data and information that you need to have available. We'll cover where you find that at a later time, but as you can see on the screen, at a minimum, we need to start with those. And as was suggested in a previous presentation, draw an org chart, an Oracle organization chart with all of the names that you need on that chart. Make it clear. The next step is to create the working set of configurations. These are generally done using the tools. Once we have those working set of configurations, whether you took them from the standard set that was supplied with the tool or whether you did a reverse, either way, those configurations will need to be changed for your new business requirement. If nothing else, but changing the operating unit name and associated organization chart details will need to be changed. And there are quite a lot of different places all of that information needs to be changed in. There is an easy way to do that, but that is what we call modifying the working set to fit the business need. There may be other changes you need to make, and we'll have a look at how they can be done. But when all of the changes are finished, we're ready to produce a package, an injection package. Once that package is ready, we can then start processing that package and having it configure the Oracle application. So let's have a look at a little more detail about these steps. So getting started, we need some configurations. They can come from three possible places. Number one, they're supplied with the tool and they're already inside the knowledge base. You can leverage those if you're going to do a brand new implementation. Then use these configurations. They can come from an Oracle instance. You can use the reverse product to extract them from an Oracle instance. Or there can be manual configuration documents. You may have a set of configuration sheets or a Word BR100 from previous projects, and there can be ways by which that can be uploaded into the tool. So regardless of where the data is coming from, those configurations are needed, and they're needed in the knowledge base. And we're going to call those our working set of configurations. I call them the working set because there may be many other configurations in there. There could be from previous projects, there could be supplied with the tool, there could be reverse configurations from a variety of instances, but this particular set we want to work with right now and use that to configure an Oracle instance somewhere. So they become our working set, and we're going to tag all of those configurations with a name that we can easily identify that is our working set. If they're manual configurations, you can enter them in either via HTML, or we have a number of Excel templates that you can put the information into and simply upload into the tool. If you're going to use the supplied configurations, then you'll see in the demonstrations how easy it is to advise the tool what it is you're trying to do, and it will extract the configurations for you and turn them into a working set. So whether you're going to do a new inventory org or a new operating unit, the tool will get the right configurations and prepare them as a working set, ready for you to change them to your names of your business and your company. If you're reversing, or if you're extracting from an Oracle instance, simply use reverse. The configurations are extracted and can be uploaded into the knowledge base. Again, they then become your working set of configurations. Reversing an existing instance is going to possibly give you lots of configurations. Those configurations will need to have work done to them. As a minimum, the operating unit name, the responsibility naming conventions, the transaction naming conventions, sequence numbering, all need to be thought about and set up properly as a base, ready to be able to be used for the next operating unit and the one after that and the one after that. The concept here is to try and, when you reverse, set them up in such a form that you can reuse them time and time and time again, making only as necessary small changes to a base. To assist making those changes, so once we have our base, then each time we have a new operating unit, we've got new names, we've got new transaction types. All of that information can be put into a questionnaire template that we've provided, where you need to find the new values, the new names, and replace the old ones with new ones. We'll demonstrate this in a later presentation. Once we've done all that and made any further additional changes to the working set, we ask Configurator to produce a package. That takes only a few minutes. We then download it from Configurator and provide it to Build. Build will then work with the Oracle instance, launch the application, and perform the configurations just like an electronic consultant. They'll be put in through the screen, they'll be processed by Oracle through the front end. Again, this is the only way that you can put in configurations that will be supported. There is no difference between a person typing this and the product putting these configurations into the screen, other than the speed and the ability to repeat it in a consistent fashion. So that's a brief summary. We can stop at that point and prepare to move on to some of the demo presentations. Thank you.